Welcome back to Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. It's episode 11 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying this all again. HDR is back on. Part of the update 1.4. Thank you. It will come up on the screen. My mind's blanked, now it's tired. Part of the update, which I was unaware of, if you've got your HDR turned on your PlayStation, when you come into the game, there are now HDR settings to calibrate the HDR in the game. So I've been tweaking and trying. So hopefully this won't look washed out. We'll see. When it comes to posting, I'm sure people will tell me. I've been fiddling around and adjusting settings on the HDR for the game. I think it looks fantastic on the screen. How it records, I guess we'll find out. But I'm bringing this trailer back. Because I have had on back order the trailers that I wanted. The trailers that I've been talking about for so long, and they are now available. I've also got a logging contract, which we're going to go and do to test out the new trailers. And they're nice and cheap, so it shouldn't cost us too much money. I can use my telehandler when we go out, which is great. I think it looks crisper, cleaner, colour tones. I mean, I don't know, like I say, I thought that last time, and I just got clobbered in the comments, didn't I? Right, so let's repaint, let's repair, and it's worth 14,000. Wowzers, 14,008. Nice. Didn't lose much money on that. Bringing it over to the store. Two of the other ones are going to come in at about 7,600. And I need two for doing the full contract. If you've got a 19 or 21 log contract, that's what you're going to need. Let's go and grab those. I'll see you out here in a second. We'll grab them, and then I'll see you up there. Again, you've seen me do plenty of logging contracts, or transport log contracts. There's something else I need to check out while I'm up there. I see for the Historical Society. So I will see you in a moment. And there we go. Our two trailers. I need to hook them both up. They do have trailer hitches. It's really fun, isn't it? And then what we're going to do, I'll see you then in November. Got some weather coming. Because I was going to say, I said in the last episode, didn't I, about corn contracts. Maybe we'll get some corn contracts. We'll get some corn harvesting done. This is going to help if we do any logging stuff. We'll see how our milk production's going. Nice and gentle. Straighten that up. Come on. There we go. And we're off. Very happy. We've got the plough situation to look at as well. We'll see how we go financially, because the plough we got was second hand. It was only £4,000, so we won't get a lot for it. The plough that I want to get, I'm only going to get, because the one we got at the moment is only a 3.7, but the 6 metre one we can get, which same thing, it's a subsoiler, is 17 grand for the base model, but it'll be perfect. Whoa. Now, again, who was it? Farmer Manu sent me a message with a picture, because I said about that subsoiler we've got, showing me a picture from the main mod hub menu, and it's something I meant to check actually. Let me just pull over. I keep forgetting I've got all the trailers behind me as well. I keep forgetting, I've only just bought them. Yeah, if we go into here, and let's say for example, where are we? Let's go and have a look at, for example, if I've said that about 4 times now. Yeah, so each of these as you go along, it tells you what horsepower is required on each one. As I go across, it says the horsepower that's needed. And my bugbear with this one was, it doesn't say. And that was my frame of reference. Whilst I'm in the game, whilst I'm in the store menu, and I'm looking, I have no idea what horsepower that requires, because it's not showing there. On the mod hub it does show it. It tells you what it is. But because when I was doing the episode, this is what I was looking at in here, and I suddenly thought, well, maybe it doesn't show any of them, but it does. All the horsepowers are shown. That one doesn't. But the one we want, have I got it installed? There we go. That's what we want. That's the plan. We're only going to get a 6-metre one, but it's going to be perfect. If we get any more ploughing contracts, it will be an absolute lifesaver. So, check behind me, make sure I don't take that sign out as we go. I don't know, like I say, to me it looks absolutely spot on now. But I thought that last time, and everyone said, oh, it looks really washed out. So I'll have to, well, once the video posts, I guess that's when I'll find out. And if it is, I'll just keep tweaking the HDR settings in-game until I get it just right. I just found when I did my mod review, it depends when this post, but it will be yesterday now, the mod review in places looked really dark, which is weird. Again, Hutan Pantai, it seemed to go from being washed out to being too, oh, not to sign down, to being too dark, and I tweaked it all and it was absolutely spot on. Then you have a day where it's a little bit overcast or the sun's in a different position in the sky, and all of a sudden the colours will go off again. It's that's what I'm finding most frustrating with FS25. I think because the way it's been done, and I've said it a few times now, with the clouds and the way the sun moves in the sky and the God rays and the fact it is affecting the lighting so much, it's making recording and thumbnails, I'm finding, way harder. Right, pop those there. We shall disconnect them there. I'll grab the telehandler and I'll see you up. We're going up near, I can't remember what the field is now. It's 86, that's where the log contract is. Actually, I need to check. Where are we taking it to? I don't know. Oh, paper factory again. That's really strange. I said when I first started out, every contract I had was the location it's showing. Oh, no, it wasn't actually. It was further over. But everything was going to the sawmill. Then we had update 1.3, and I was getting locations all over the place, but everything's now going to the paper factory. I haven't had another log delivery contract that's taken me to the sawmill. They've all been to the paper factory since. It's very odd. Very strange. But anyway, I'm keeping an eye out down here for any more tedding, any more mowing, anything like that. There's a stone picking, there's some spraying, there's a few bits and bobs, let's say rock removal. Yeah, we'll see how we move into next month. So, yes. Let's grab me scoop. Steering seems, so I know there's steering sensitivity has been readjusted. That seemed to turn really quickly and easy then, so I might have to turn that back down again. And again, I reiterate my point that I keep making. When everyone keeps telling me that this is that, this is set in stone, this is a fact. Nothing is set in stone. Everything seems to be changing every 5 minutes. Every time there's a new update, things change. So, for the moment, factually correct, but not necessarily moving forward. I'll tell you what I've noticed as well. With my HDR on, that's got worse. Which is weird, because last time I had my HDR on, that had gone. It shows I'm turning quickly. I don't know if you can see it on your screen. That horrible... The faster you go, the worse it gets. Yeah, that didn't do it before. Oh, so we come up on the log pile. I think it was Ben. It might have been Ben that messaged me. I think it was Ben. To have a look in the watchtower. That's what we're going to do while we're up here. Just so happened this is where the log contract is. And like I say, it gives me a good opportunity to try out the new trailers. What I love about them as well, because they're nice and light. Lightweight trailers. Absolute result. I think I'm going to do, so I haven't got to turn around once they're full. You can get out down that way, but there's a big rock on the turn and it's a bit of a nightmare. Just wondering how well I'm going to be able to move these once they're full, but we'll do our best to do that. that. So while we're here, got a nice big gap in the middle, which I love. They're just perfect. They are the perfect trailer for me, for getting going. The supports are perfect. Actually, don't know if can I get that right between those? I can't remember if it was too tight before. It might be alright. Oh no, we are. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, yes. Actually, I think we'll do it all from the other side, because those rocks are right in the wrong place. Right in the wrong place? They're just in the wrong place. I'll just load it up from the other side as well. Right. The rest of these get loaded up. I'll see you when that's done, but let's go and check out that. There you go. Just get that lined up a little bit better. There we go. How's that not going? Go on. Oh, great. The whole trailer's moved now. Didn't do that before. That's annoying. Yeah, the thing swung round, doesn't it? Let's grab that, do that, and that. There we go. Thinks I've probably nudged it. Say probably, I did nudge it. Excellent! I assume it's all up there. It's interesting, someone messaged and said that since the update the footstep sounds have gone, but I can still hear them. Don't know, strange, isn't it? So what up here is likely to be... There's loads of those beach balls all over the place, but they're not collectibles, which is odd. What is likely to be a collectible? Broom? Axe? Something under there? I haven't got my help window open. I'll check outside, just in case. Okay. I don't know if you're supposed to pick those up and take them somewhere, I don't know. There's definitely nothing for collecting. Let's just try every corner. Let's just go L3. No. Oh, there you go. It was that. The stove. Right. Historical Society will be happy. I'm happy. It's money in the bank. Means I can afford that that plough. Subsoiler. I'm going to go get the rest of the logs done. I will see you in November. It's November 1. I've been having a cup of coffee with Walter. We've just been chatting, hanging out, sitting on the porch there. Cloudy times are coming. Anyway, stuff hath been happening, as you've seen. Finished off the delivery of the wood. We had a mowing contract come up and we had a baling contract come up. So, of course, I jumped all over that. I'm not mad. It was actually an absolute result, yes. Grass-wise, we put all that grass... Well, not all that grass. We had 50,000 litres left over, didn't we? But we put, what, 147 or something? I can't remember what it was. We put into there. But the grass contract I did... We've now got back in here. Is that 287? And then we got 230,000 litres, I think, off of it. 233. Result, we've got another 8 bales. So we've got 8 round silage bales over there. Our milk production is chugging away for our goat milk. We've got more mushrooms. Just here. And Walter told me, go over and check out the goat pen. There's a Christmas miracle, a surprise in store. So I thought, you know what? Let's come over and have a look. We have a surprise in store. Do we have a surprise in store? What's the surprise? Oh, there! Jeremy's back! Look! Guess who's back? Back again. He's always looking a bit bullish, isn't he? Look, whoa. Is he coming over to greet me, or is he coming over to be a bit... I mean, that was weird, wasn't it? Made a beeline straight over. It's got a little tag around his neck. What's that tag say? Just go and grab that. Hello, Jeremy. Good to have you back. People have been asking, where's Jeremy? He arrives, he goes. People borrow him. People look after him. People offer, and whenever I finish one farm, go off elsewhere. People say, we'll look after him when you sort of transition over. So the tag reads, thank you for letting us care for Jeremy for a while. He has now returned to you, Heavy Metal Gaming and Richard H. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been a while. So we've got a little bit of wool now then. A whole 5 litres. Awesome. How are we looking on that? 6 litres, because I moved some over. Brilliant stuff. Right. Oh, I'm pretty pleased. So, what's happening now? We do have a cultivating contract. There are a few contracts. There's one I was going to pick up. It was a soybean contract. We could use, I suppose we could use our harvester. I was just looking at it. It's a fair size harvester you can lease, borrow. Most of the contracts I've done so far have been sort of 700 odd, 800 odd for leasing equipment. This one was 1,299, which was about a third, just over a third of the total amount you'd make on the contract. It's not a big field. But what we're also going to do while we're out and about, we've got our little dairy in. We're going to, I'll set about some bales. We've got 8 round bales in there now as well. We're going to get a small sawmill. Going to get one of the mini sawmills in. We have got a lot of trees on the property, and on our property we do own this back bit up around here as well, which we'll whiz out and have a look at. We'll take down a few trees, I think. We've got some big old boys here, and we're going to put some wood in, and we're going to get some stuff running. Why not? Whether we use it or not, for building sheds, fences, whatever, or we sell it on, doesn't matter. I'm thinking about, because we're into November, then we're going to be into December, contracts will start drying up. I've been keeping an eye out for all those cotton fields we had. I've had no corn. I've had no corn contracts come up. Yeah, all this up around here, I think this is all our property here. And I was just thinking, we got a nice bit of space out here, because I said about doing cows or buffalo, and I'm thinking, where have we got some ground we could put a buffalo pen or pasture in? This might be the space, I think. Fairly flat. Couple of trees here and there. If we took out a couple of these, maybe they give us a bit more space. Then if we get a pen or pasture, we can extend it a little bit. We're going to need a bit more money, but I think that's what we're going to do. I'm just thinking what we don't have. Torch. No, we don't have a chainsaw. We're going to whiz over to the store. We'll buy a chainsaw. So we're going to do a bit of this. I'm going to go and grab the cultivator. We're going to whiz out and get that done. Sorry, I'll come back to this. I've gone back in. I said, I know I kind of keep breaking canon, breaking narrative. I've gone in to do my editing. Everything looks absolutely, I mean, that looks crystal to me. I mean, absolutely spot on. In my editing, it looks absolutely spot on. And I thought that last time, and then as soon as I posted a video, people said, "Oh, it's washed out. It looks awful." There's more tweaks I can do. I can keep fiddling around with the HDR options, but as far as my eyes are letting me see, and therein lies another problem, is that everyone's eyes are different, which is always a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Who's the famous painter? Monet. When Monet's eyes started to go, what was I going to do? Go to the store, grab a chainsaw while we're out there. Oh no, tractor. We've got a cultivating job. Let's jump in now. Deutz. Yeah, when Monet's eyes started to go, when you look at Monet's paintings over his history, the colours went really weird. One of his ones, and it's like a lovely river. It might have been one of the water lilies. Not water lilies. Yeah, what was it? Water lilies? Anyway, like river scene with a little bridge, and the colours are really purple and very almost strange colours, because his eyesight was going, and he didn't realise his eyesight was going. So what he was seeing, he was painting, because his eyes were seeing the world differently. And it's. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that when people are saying it's washed out, it's not. That's all your fault. Your eyes are all bad. Mine are fine. No, not at all. My eyes are terrible. I know that. There was always that. I've said this before. I got my glasses, and it was that thing. Oh, I need to go for an eye test. I went for an eye test. It was very weak prescription. Didn't really need them. Didn't really wear them. And then over time, you realise your eyesight's got bad, and you go back and you have another eye test. My dad wore glasses. I always remember we always wore glasses, and I think we were. It might have been my daughter's for Christmas a couple of years ago. We were somewhere anyway, and we had these cards you had to read, and I was picking up the cards, and it might have been Trivial Pursuit. I couldn't read them, and I was thinking, okay, that's bad. I didn't have my glasses with me, and it's got to the point now. I used to wear my glasses just for reading. I used to wear my glasses just for certain things, not because I was vain, because I just didn't think I needed them, And now it's got to a point where if I'm not wearing my glasses, and I've got those, it's very focused. So when I look up, it's long distance. When I look down, it's for reading, So when I'm doing work, like when I'm doing this, and I'm looking down at notes and up at the screen, without my glasses now, it's that getting old thing, isn't it? Sucks. It sucks. I'll see at the field in a minute. I'm gonna use the GPS. I've been doing that a lot. I love it. I think it's really, really useful. When I was trying to use the option when I was doing the cotton harvesting the other day, the go-to function to get the worker to take the stuff and come back, a lot of people messaged me to say I should have picked the location first, then gone to go-to. But what was interesting was, also part of the update was apparently the AI go-to system has been improved, fixed. So whether there was a problem with it, potentially, maybe next time we've got a contract for delivering something, I suppose I could get the harvester and do that soybean one. It's not, like I say, it's not particularly, doesn't pay out particularly well. I mean, this one's about 3 or 4 grand, I think it is. I'm going to end up talking the whole way there anyway. And then what we'll do on the way back, I'm going to grab a chainsaw, and by the time we get back, hopefully the company that are installing the mini sawmill will have come in to do that. I think I'm in the right place. I want to say it was this field here. Let's open up the old sat-nav. Yep, right there. We are golden. Be so many rounds, I would imagine. So let's get that switched on. Steering assist, thank you very much. Let's give that a bit of a beep. Drop that down. I do have access. There we go. And we should begin. I'll see you when this is done. What time is it? Probably be nearer lunchtime by the time we're at that point. Oh, just realised my time again. It's interesting. What I've been doing with my cultivating, been going up and down, round and round, been giving it some thought. to the job that I was sent here to do. And I don't think I've ever been so seduced by an area. It's I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm loving working on the farm. I haven't come across the things I thought I was going to. Don't get me wrong, I think I'm turning to the dark side. I have been doing something with, with the farmer's permission. That's what I was saying. We have been seeking the permission of the various different farmers to do certain things and practices, to try certain things out, and I'm okay with that. And it kind of worries me, but kind of doesn't. I don't know if it's something in the water. I don't know if it's witchcraft or wizardry or whatever it is. But like I said, I'm seduced by the area. It's the people are friendly. What they say and the way they talk, it makes sense, I don't know if I want to go back to my job. That's the thing. That's kind of worrying as well, really. Sorry, just some musings. Hasn't been going along. I've been thinking about it, thinking about what I was supposed to be doing, and I'm doing it. I'm interviewing people. I'm looking around, and it's just an interesting one, isn't it? I've worked on many farms. I've uncovered all sorts of things, like I've said before, nefariosity. But I don't know if I want to do it anymore. I just want to do farming. Maybe. My mind might change, you never know. You know what I'm like, Up at the store? I was going to do a test, actually. I thought I'm going to do another test. We'll grab that, 53% off, just take it straight over to, because the store get things in from around the area to sell on, but they sometimes buy them. If you buy it first and buy them, anyway, regardless, but to see how much profit we made, then it suddenly dawned on me, if I buy that, I can't move it over to the sell point because I haven't got a lorry. And it would require a dolly, which I'd have to lease, which would probably eat into my money that I would make profit on it. I mean, I don't know. I made, 2-3 grand on the one that was on the Skoda, which was, 22 grand to buy. That's 41. I could make 3-4 grand on it, maybe. But if I spend 2 grand, I suppose it's still profit, isn't it? Anyway, what we need to do as well is go to there. Oh, it's 3,000, not 4,000. We'll collect on that because that contract is done. I don't know what to do about that harvesting contract. We could do it ourselves, couldn't we? 3,326. The field's not that big, is it? Where's it got to go to? Farmer's market. Ba-dum-bum-bum. What do you reckon? I'm going to accept the contract. Even if I start that at the end of the episode and we go off and do that. And again, with that, if we have any soybean left over, great. If we don't, we don't. If it's a couple of 1,000 litres, all good. I don't know what to do about that. How much is it? How much is it to lease a dolly? What are the dollies? The miscellaneous? $943, okay. Not horrendous. But does that seem a false economy one? Well, I suppose if I made 3-4 grand, but that's if I make 3-4 grand. Shall I do it? Should we try it? At the end of the day, it's all testing, isn't it? Let's lease it. Let's go to there, and we'll get that for 41,646. Let's buy it. I hope this works. I'm going to feel like a right Charlie if it doesn't, isn't it? Okay, well, we're about to find out, aren't we? The amount of people that have been messaging me over the last couple of days since the update went live. It's the same as it was when the first went live. People are saying it solved some problems, but it created more. Some people are saying it's brilliant, I haven't had a problem since it went live, and there are other people saying it's worse. Like I said, I'm finding the flickering is way worse. Honestly, it's bonkers. I don't know. What do we pay for it? Oh, I've forgotten already. 41 something, wasn't it? No, we're about to find out. Please tell me it's a good bit of profit. Let's move that out of the way. If it's not, we're in trouble. I don't think I've got enough money to really repair it, and we can make maximum profit by doing that. But I mean, we'll check it out. What are they offering straight off the bat? Does that say 45? 45,802. We paid 41 something, didn't we? Oh, I've got enough money to repair it. What will that put the price up to? Let's repair it for one. I mean, I think we just make that money back, don't we? Which might be a bit of a false comment. What would that be? 45, 46, 47.30. Is that right? 47.30, 47,300. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much what I just paid. The repainting's 9,840, which would put it up to, what's that, 57, just under 57. So is it worth trying? Should I do it? 58. Let's sell it. There you go. Bit of profit for just moving some stuff around. I mean, take off the 900 for this, but we still made. I wasn't anticipating it would go up by that much. Oh, well. Oh, I need to return this, don't I? I can return it over there, but if we go into here, not there. Where is our Dole? Madame Dole, there we go. Nice little earner. Right, back to the farm. Trees, let's go. Oh, I need to get a chainsaw. Bear with me a moment. Okay, we're back at the farm. I've grabbed the telehandler with the grab. We might need to grab one of the log trailers. Oh, the sawmill's in. Look at them. Loving life, loving life. Yeah. So dairy's over there. Our mini dairy, our mini sawmill's just here. It's all fitting in quite nice, isn't it? Just there. We do have a light switch here somewhere, don't we? Where's the light switch here? There we go. Lights are on. I'm going to take that big tree down first. Maybe a couple around it. A couple up the back, probably. Like I said, I'm going to try that, clear that bit of land up there. If we go on to, we can look at our mapping to see. Hang on. Where are we? There you go, farmland. So we don't own the trees this side of the road, but this bit all the way down here, we own all of that and all across there. So we can take a few out here. This is the area I was looking at for maybe putting in the cows, potentially. I mean, like I say, it's just an idea at the moment. So we got a bit of scope. We haven't got the money to buy a forest. I'm just looking at some of the grass fields. There aren't many. I mean, to be fair, I'm thinking if we can earn a little bit of money, the next thing will be to expand, will be to buy a field. Maybe that one, that doesn't look too big, does it? How much is that? Oh, 108. Okay, it's not that cheap. So it'll be cheaper than that. How much is that one across the road there? That's got a bit around it as well. Well, that's 100. That's interesting. That's got more around the outside. Maybe if we can get to 100 grand, buy that and I'll grass it. So then we've got our own grass field. And then I say, once we start getting a few more bits and bobs, like mowers and things. So we want to go with that. There we go. I went for a McCulloch, I think I went for. Did I? Yeah. Went for a McCulloch. Now, what I'm going to try and do, I've had a lot of luck with these lately. Direction. I don't want this falling into the sheep pen. That would be bad. The girt. So I need to drop it there. But then, to be fair, it's got a lot of big branches on it. The big trunk. I'm hoping it's going to have a fair bit of a fair bit on it. There we go. Just look at my angle. If it goes the right way, they don't always. Try that, shall we? Go right down to the ground. Pretty much. Fingers crossed. And then what we'll do, we'll chop out the big chunks. We'll take over. We'll get a mini sawmill running. Why not? Like I say, to get us through the winter, and if we can produce stuff while we're going through, it gives us something we can tick over with. I'm hoping we've got the resources to do it, that we could get the cow pen in maybe November 2, maybe even December, doesn't matter. No, did it go the right way? Oh, it did. Look at that. Professional, me. Professional. Now, this is going to be heavy. So, I don't know if my thing will grab it actually, we might have to cut it up. Well, we'll get, yeah, I say. It's all good fun until someone chainsaws an arm off. Shagbark Hickory. I thought it was going to be one of those Manchurian candidates, whatever they were called. Oof. Lot of spring back there. I'm just hoping there's a fair old bit of literage in these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut these down the middle. I'll do what I can do. Oh, that's what I need. What am I chatting about? Why didn't I get one at the store? I need a winch. Have they got them available? Have they got the old Taj phone? They have. There we go. Winches. No. How much is the Taj phone? 8.5. What is that to lease? 433. I can just drag this stuff over. Why am I worried about picking it all up? The bigger stuff we can drag. I think we can winch those bigger ones, can't we? Let's lease it. That's a no-brainer. No-brainer. Right, so can we? We can. That's going to fall into the pen. Just as I realised, probably going to damage the fence. Oh, where did that go? Okay, that was a bit worrying. Can we get the ends off these? Did that remove anything? That's weird. It seemed to have a bit sticking out. Gone. Brilliant. We've got to be careful, because when we cut this, it's likely to tilt. Mind you, it looks like it's resting on that one. What if we can get it to go the other way? What's it resting on this side? Yeah, maybe. So let's see if we can get it to go this way. I know people don't like doing it necessarily, but it's one of those things I've always quite enjoyed. Always quite enjoyed the forestry aspect of the game. If you've watched any of my stuff for a while, you know I quite like it. I find it quite soothing and relaxing. The whole tree's moving, I've just noticed. Come on, I need the whole thing to fall this way. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Sticking out? Yep. Do you both? Can I pick these up? Put that away. Oh no, too heavy, I guess. Yeah, probably need to chop those up a little bit more. But if I'm going to winch stuff, then maybe we'll be all right. I'm going to need to take that one off. Can I get that at the right angle? Oh, that's not good. Maybe that way round. What cut is that going to do? That's weird. That's... Oh. Let's try it. I don't know what that's going to cut. It looks like it's cutting something on the other side as well. What am I cutting? Have a weird slice out of this, I think. That's gone way further than I thought. Okay. Bit weird. Can I pick that up? We can. That one we can move. Brilliant stuff. That's still got some stuff on it though. We still have some growths. I'm going to cut those off. Drop that. Okay, well, we're doing alright. Okay, that's that one done. Got some more to go. I'm going to go and get the tash fan that we can drag some bits out. I think what I'll do, I'll chop this maybe here. If it'll let me. There we go. And we'll drag some big chunks out if we can. God, the old chainsaw's going to work out, isn't it? Oh, that's a big one. Let's get the angle right on that. There we go. I'm smiling. This will be one of those things I'm going to spend all this time doing it, and then find when I put it into the mini sawmill, it's not going to be very much. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Okay, that's that one done. Oh, that was weird. What's that sticking out? Is that a tree behind it? No, that's not, is it? Oh, it's gone now. See that. That's done. That is a solid bit. Yeah, but like I say, if we winch that. But I'm going to finish cutting this all off, getting rid of all the branches and bits and bobs, and then we'll go and grab the winch. And next time I see you, hopefully we'll be winching some stuff into our sawmill. Get that going. I'm so glad Jeremy's back. Thank you, HMG and Richard. I really do appreciate it. That's not giving me... no, not very good, is it? Strange. I'd say I was quite surprised that little bit I put in was over 2,000 litres. That's pretty cool. So, we have the Taj Fun. It's time to have fun. Well, we'll see. So what we'll do... Sorry, I know it's not sort of thing you like doing, then you're not going to have much fun, are you? But let's do that. Let's do that to... Whoa! That. That to... What was that say? We reached the maximum length we can go. Can we do that one? Yeah. Alright, fair enough. So let's do... Just... No, not that. That. I need to control that in. Can I drag both of those by accident? No, I don't know. Right, let's get those back, then get the rest, and we'll see how we're getting on. Good shout on the... Is that the one still attached? Oh, maybe it is. I didn't cut it properly. That's all right. Oh, winches. Never understood that film, The Blair Winch. Very strange. There was no winches in it at all. It was very odd. That's that one in. Then we can lower that to the ground. Go on. Is there a maximum? Actually, I just suddenly thought. Is there a maximum capacity for this? If there is, we'll just pile the logs up in front and then it'll... Or maybe there is. I didn't even think of that. Let's have a look. Have we hit a capacity? So our lights, where's our... Manage, no, we haven't hit capacity, that's weird. So what are we going to run? All of them? Planks long, planks and wood beams? I reckon. Yeah, why not? 41 to 18, 41 to 41, 41 to 27. Okay. It's only 24 cycles a month, but... Oh, we're already going. Why is that not one... Why is that one not registered? Is there no... There's no benefit to that one? That's odd. Let me go... It's just not in the right place. Now I hadn't had an issue with this at all. Some people, again, have messaged me to say it won't take wood at all. They can't get it to take anything. It's not that it's off the floor, because it took all the other stuff, no problem. So we can grab that into the... How weird. Oh, come on, you can't be serious. Let me go and grab a larger bit and see what happens. That's worrying. Because if it won't take any more in there, we just spent 36 grand on that. Whoa, off the crops. What happened? Why am I not? Strange. My steering on the telehandler seems all over the place. I'm readjusting because I know they did a whole load of weird stuff, didn't they? With steering sensitivity again. My tractors seem fine, but this seems all over the place. I think we've got some limbs we need to remove here. There we go. There's some more there. What's that from? Where's that sticking out from? Where's that? There we go, right. Okay, what? There's some strange barrier there. What am I hitting? Who knows? Right, let's take a large bit. Give that a go. Hopefully it takes that. It's just a problem with the smaller bits. If it doesn't take this, then we really are in trouble. Could probably do with that being a little bit closer, I think. We want to control winch, left stick in, a little bit closer, there we go. Need to mind those. Please work. I don't want it to be all for naught. Oh, it took that. Right, okay, so it's got to be just that bit for some bizarre reason. I wonder why. It could be because it doesn't have any capacity to it. How are we looking here now? We've got a fair bit in there, okay. Let's do that. Will that let me cut that up? There's got to be something to it, surely. Just not taking the small bits in. Isn't that weird? Maybe I put these to one side for firewood or something. I don't know what else to do with them. Let's pop them down here. Actually, I'm not quite sure where the pallets spawn. Can't remember. Maybe at the front. Oh, if I put them down here around the back, we can use them for firewood. We can chop them up and do whatever. We can, I suppose, we'll get a mini wood chipper or something. Although that wasn't working very well the other day, was it? Not sure about that. Anyway, I'm doing what I set out to do, even if we just get this one tree in for the time being. Like I say, we've got quite a few more on the property which can be removed. I might do a bit of that off camera, I'm not too sure. Potentially, let's put that on there. And yeah, I've got that soybean contract to do as well, which we'll go into at some point. I'm happy with that. Don't get me wrong, I was panicking a little bit. I still don't understand why that's not taking that wood, but it took the biggest up. Let's take these, get this large, we've got two chunks here, haven't we? So what I need to do is get the winch onto them in the middle if I can. If it will let me do both. Let's get to there. And yeah, and then I'll see you probably in the next one. Where's our winch cable? Boom, there we go. So we want to go to that one there. Then that one there. We're taking both at the same time, but that's alright. Let's drag those out. Is there a thing on there for your chainsaw? Did I just dream that? Did something come up with a weird... I thought it was... Oh yeah, up there. For your chainsaw, look. Isn't it weird? I looked all over bits of equipment like that. I would never have thought to look up there. So you can store your chainsaw on it. Anyway, that being said, let's control winch. Put those again too close together because they haven't got enough room to twist back out again. But I can drag them like that. That's alright, we'll get those in. Might drag these small bits with us as we go. I'm sure they'll come adrift at some point. We've got a bit of stretch on the cable, but that's not surprising either. Let's get those a little bit closer so we avoid the stretch if we can. Once we get moving, we'll be right. There we go. Fantastic. I'll get these in, and as I said, I will see you on the next one. Jeremy's back. Yes. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.